And
I just did not now. Hey, now, have you heard of, how much is it again?
2632.
2632. Have you heard of DEI?
Not that I know of.
You haven't? Okay. Part of the reason why I'm not going to purchase this because of how she treated me and your staff since I've been here. And so I'm just going to leave. Let her help you take it all back.
What kind of childish, unloving stunt is this? There are people in the country who are in an uproar over different companies deciding to abandon their DEI hiring practices. DEI does not mean, and it stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion, does not mean that they won't hire. These companies are not hiring blacks, Hispanics. Matter of fact, go look at the companies, Target and Walmart for one, and look and see who do you see in these places working. Some people just don't really understand. They don't understand who benefits the most. There are a lot of black folks that are in an uproar, and we've got one particular black pastor who wants to engage in a particular stunt. And so before we look at some of the stats and the scriptures, let's just look at this one pastor. I think his name is Carlton Lynch.
Okay, cool. $1 right there. I'm going to get this though. Ooh. What?
And
I just did not now. Hey, now, have you heard of, how much is it again?
2632.
2632. Have you heard of DEI?
Not that I know of.
You haven't? Okay. Part of the reason why I'm not going to purchase this because of how she treated me and your staff since I've been here. And so I'm just going to leave. Let her help you take it all back. I'm done. So yeah, I didn't buy anything here at Target. And see, that's what we got to get our activists to know, that we can do boycott, but you got to add inconvenience to it. Everybody in the country need to go to a local Target, shop, get all the things that you think that you would like, put it in the cart, go to the cash register and say, you know what? You all don't support DEI. This is my last, and they can call the police. I thought they'd been out here waiting on me, but I ain't coming back no way. Peace.
So what he really wants is to put on a stunt. I don't know if he realizes this, that black people make up about, they are about 3%, 4% of all of the DEI hires. That's after women, after Asians, after Hispanics. That's even after people with disabilities, after those in the LGBTQ community. But it makes sense when you see who he's hanging with, and it doesn't really matter. This is not about Jesus. This is just about making a stunt and getting some name recognition out there. So when you look and see who he does this with, well, then it kind of makes sense. Yep, that's good old Reverend Al Sharpton. That is who he wants to partner with. Now, think about what he's doing. He's saying to this poor young girl that is sitting there, somebody has to go and put all that stuff back. He says because of DEI and what's, I guess some other woman has done something to him or maybe said something. You're going around stocking up in these carts. That looks weird. You're grabbing whole piles of clothes, not chained, not saying they fit or anything like that, just grabbing them. Yeah, that looks suspicious. You need to be followed if that's what's happening. Because obviously he's not making any sort of allegations. He just has a problem with Target. And so who's going to be the one that's going to have to go back there and put all of that stuff up? You do realize that the woman that you're talking to, the folks that are in the store, even the folks that run that store, they have nothing to do with the practices of Target. And so what are you going to do? You're going to cause Target to, you think Target's going to change, or Walmart or someone else is going to change because of these stunts? No, what you might have happen are some other people getting irate. Think about someone sitting behind you in Target or Walmart because you've got $2,000, $3,000 worth of items. They've got to watch this person ring all of this stuff up, wait behind you in this long line with other people. Then after you pull your stunt, explain to them, and then you leave and walk off, they've got to now go ring all that stuff back up and delete all of that stuff off while people are waiting. You've caused other people inconveniences. You've caused the workers who might be black, who might be Hispanic or what have you, who have to go and restock that. You're not doing anything but making a fool of yourself. This is a moronic demonstration that you're putting on, and you think that you should become famous. No, you should become infamous. This is just stupid. You are a pastor. You've got time out of your day, and you want other folks to take time out of their busy day to go and pull the stunt. Shouldn't you be preparing for your sermon? Shouldn't you be meeting the needs of the people in your congregation? No, let's go and do a stunt. Let me get some notoriety because of this. This makes absolutely no sense. It's not godly. You want to treat someone. Remember, the Bible says this: do not, if you think that what they're doing is wrong, evil, wrong, what have you, you don't repay wrong or evil with evil. No, you repay it with good. You are trying to take advantage. You're trying to settle a score, make a point. You are causing someone else harm. So if simply, we just won't shop there, that's fine. But you're going and making someone do extra work. Could you imagine if someone wanted to protest you and cause you to do some extra work? They came and just littered your lawn with leaflets or something. Would you like that? If they came and what if 100 people, 500 people came to your church and decided they want to show up, and so that no one else can get in? I don't know how big your church is. It doesn't look too big, but maybe it's a decent size. I don't know. But 300, 400, 500 people show up at your church early, taking the pews, causing you to think that, you know what, these are some people that want to come hear me because of your stunt. And while your members are out there waiting, they just turn, in the middle of your sermon, get up and leave. Would you appreciate that? No, you wouldn't. And I'm not saying anyone should do that, but still, this is tantamount to what you are doing. Your job is to glorify the Lord. Whatever you do, whether you eat or drink, do it all to the glory of the Lord, not to the National Action Network or Al Sharpton or anyone else. No, we are not political fighters. We are here to serve the Lord. The Bible says, Jesus says, whatever you wish, however you want people to treat you, treat them that way. Now, if they don't treat you the same way, that's not on you, that's on them. Let God deal with them. But you are supposed to be setting an example. Now, you seem to be more interested in a lot of other things than really what the Bible commands you to do, because here's what he has to say about some unbiblical practice, such as guilting and shaming people into tithe.
Hey everybody, this is Pastor Lynch. Don't worry about what I got on and all that. I'm just at the church, excited, in prayer today, hanging out at our second location, 395 Jakeway Avenue, getting ready for tomorrow's service. It's the first Sunday in February, and we begin the month of February is what we call All Tithers Month. There's commitment cards that says, I am a tither. People are going to be signing. They're going to be committing to becoming a tither.
Let's just guilt people into becoming tithers, even though we're not called to be tithers. Let's not compel someone. No, I tell you what, let's compel them. Let's compel them by causing other folks who are tithing to have some glory, to feel good about themselves. And so if you don't commit to doing this, then we're not telling you to feel bad about yourself, but you will feel bad about yourself. This is the kind of pastor this person is. I don't know why a person would listen to this person, follow this person, but if you're into the things that he's into, I guess so. If you're into what's more black than biblical, clearly he's more black than he is biblical. Clearly it's more color than Christ. It's more about the culture, his culture. He's an advocate of Black Lives Matter. Fine. That's what you want to do rather than putting time into the word. If that's what floats your boat. But I promise you, you will have to give an answer to God. I'm not saying the guy is not saved. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying what he did do was give a poor representation of what a pastor should be. He ought to be ashamed of himself. And going back to what he's doing, even asking other folks to make other people who are just doing their very best to work, to make their jobs even harder, to send a message to someone at the offices in Target who are making decisions who won't even care about this. Remember, they made a decision based on business. They made the decision because it clearly was not working for them. They haven't said they're not hiring black folks. They are still hiring black people. They are still hiring women. They are still hiring other people. This is just you fear-mongering people because of your anger, because of what you think is happening to black people, but you could care less about the Bible. This is sad.